Who supports LGBTQ plus rights and who doesn't? Let's uncover the shocking truths about the leaders of 195 countries. Let's begin. Prime Minister of Afghanistan Hassan Akhund does not support LGBTQ. Edgar Rama, Prime Minister of Albania, supports LGBTQ. President of Algeria does not support LGBTQ. Xavier Espot, Prime Minister of Andorra, supports LGBTQ with the country legalizing same-sex marriage. João Lourenço, President of Angola, does not actively support LGBTQ. Gaston Brown, Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, does not support LGBTQ. Javier Milei, President of Argentina, opposes LGBTQ rights, particularly same-sex marriage and adoption. Nikol Pashinyan, Prime Minister of Armenia, has shown limited support for LGBTQ plus rights. Anthony Albanese, Prime Minister of Australia, supports LGBTQ. Karl Nehammer supports LGBTQ. Ilham Aliyev, President of Azerbaijan, does not support LGBTQ plus rights. Prime Minister of the Bahamas supports LGBTQ. Prime Minister of Bahrain does not support LGBTQ. Muhammad Yunus does not support LGBTQ. Mia Mottley, Prime Minister of Barbados, advocates for LGBTQ plus rights. Alexander Lukashenko, President of Belarus, does not support LGBTQ plus rights. Johnny Briceño, Prime Minister of Belize, supports LGBTQ. Alexander De Croo, Prime Minister of Belgium, supports LGBTQ plus rights. Patrice Talon, President of Benin, does not support LGBTQ. Prime Minister of Bhutan, support LGBTQ. President of Costa Rica supports LGBTQ. Prime Minister of Croatia supports LGBTQ. Miguel Diaz-Canel, President of Cuba, support LGBTQ. Nikos Christodoulides, President of Cyprus, support LGBTQ plus rights. Petr Fiala, Prime Minister of the Czech Republic, supports LGBTQ. Mette Frederiksen, Prime Minister of Denmark, strongly supports LGBTQ. Ismail Omar Guelleh, President of Djibouti, does not support LGBTQ. Roosevelt Skerrit, Prime Minister of Dominica, supports LGBTQ. President of the Dominican Republic, does not fully support LGBTQ. Daniel Noboa, President of Ecuador, supports LGBTQ. Abdel Fattah el-Sisi does not support. President of El Salvador does not fully support LGBTQ. President of Equatorial Guinea does not support LGBTQ. Isaias Afwerki, President of Eritrea, does not support LGBTQ. Kaja Kallas, Prime Minister of Estonia, supports LGBTQ plus rights. Mswati III, King of Eswatini, does not support LGBTQ plus rights. Abiy Ahmed, Prime Minister of Ethiopia, does not support LGBTQ plus rights. Sitiveni Rabuka, Prime Minister of Fiji, supports LGBTQ. Petri Orpo, Prime Minister of Finland, supports LGBTQ. Emmanuel Macron, President of France, strongly supports LGBTQ. Brice Clotaire Oligui, President of Gabon, has not shown clear support for LGBTQ. Prime Minister of Italy does not support LGBTQ. President of Ivory Coast does not support LGBTQ. Andrew Holness, Prime Minister of Jamaica, does not support LGBTQ. Fumio Kishida, Prime Minister of Japan, has shown support for LGBTQ. Abdullah II, King of Jordan, does not support LGBTQ. Kasim Jomart Tokayev, President of Kazakhstan, does not support LGBTQ. William Ruto, President of Kenya, does not support LGBTQ. Taneti Maamau, President of Kiribati, does not support LGBTQ. Kim Jong-un, Supreme Leader of North Korea, does not support LGBTQ. Yoon Suk-yeol, President of South Korea, supports LGBTQ. Vjosa Osmani, President of Kosovo, supports LGBTQ. Emir of Kuwait does not support LGBTQ. Sadir Japarov, President of Kyrgyzstan, does not support LGBTQ. Thongloun Sisulit, President of Laos, does not support LGBTQ. Edgar Rinkevich, President of Latvia, supports LGBTQ+ rights. Michael Aoun, President of Lebanon, does not support LGBTQ+ rights. George Weah, President of Liberia, does not support LGBTQ. Moketsi Majoro, Prime Minister of Lesotho, does not support. Daniel Risch, Prime Minister of Liechtenstein, supports LGBTQ+ rights. Council of Libya does not support LGBTQ+ rights.